Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Welcome Japan. I'm your host, Mr. Rad Culture, Mr. Radrey, whatever it is you want to call me. And today we have on our show today is Mr. Ericsurf6.
Hey, what's up? What's up, peeps? Excuse me while I have my dinner here. I'm having it's right there.
This epic meal time.
Go ahead. You can just
live.
It's a croissant avocado tomato sandwich, and it is delicious.
All right. So, Mr. Ericsurf6, I gotta ask, what makes you part six? What is the six about? I think you've told me, but I completely forgot.
The 6 in Ericsurf6 is for the time when I forgot my password. I had the Eric Surf channel.
Really?
So flustered, I just, without even thinking about it, I just typed in the 6, and I figured nobody's going to have an Ericsurf6 account. And boom, I was able to get it. And
you don't think there's 5 others?
In the Ericsurf, I don't even think I had any videos on there yet. That was before it was cool to, put your face out on the internet.
Yeah.
Back in 2006, I think. 7.
2006. So, Jesus Christ.
I've been on for what? Is this like 11 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
11 fucking years.
Oh yeah, that's the story. That's how I got the 6 in there. But Eric, because that's my real name, and then Surf, because that's my sport, hobby, lifelong.
Okay. Kind of like if a girl tells you her name is Carmen, I mean, she's like really into cars and she likes men.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm here all night. Eric, do you think you could give us a short description of where you're from?
Yeah, from Southern California, Huntington Beach, California.
Huntington Beach, California. Do you miss it?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, really?
But I do go back at least once a year. I'd say probably twice a year now, on the average, to visit my son, who.
Okay. He doesn't live in Japan. He lives in.
Living there, and then my father's like 90. I don't know, 2 or something.
Damn.
I figure I need to see him, while he's still well and doing okay, right?
Wait, and so how long have you been doing YouTube?
11 years.
11 years? 11 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
2007. YouTube was started around 2006 or something, I think.
Yeah, late 2005. But in those early years, there was hardly any people on YouTube. It was, it was a desert.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, then
you were awesome if you had 100 subscribers. You were awesome. If you had 1,000, you were at the top, right?
Yeah, it's true. Like, there's actually a time when you could become like the biggest YouTuber in Japan because nobody else was doing it.
Yeah, and in fact, there was no Japanese doing it either. I think I was number 2 or 3 for a little while there within Japan of like most subscribed. It was way up.
So
but that's all changed now. I mean, there's these days, if you have 1 million subs, it's not that big of a deal.
So then, why did you start? Did you just like you wanted to show like one of your kids a pencil trick or something?
Hardly. No.
I mean that's the only reason why I started doing YouTube.
Well,
I only started doing it because I wanted to talk to my family. That was it.
Again, I'm in the same boat. Yeah, because I was in Japan and I wanted to, basically show my videos of my boys growing up and me surfing in Japan. Yeah, that was what it was. So there wasn't much to it in the beginning.
So kind of like a home video kind of thing.
Yeah. So exactly. The first, I'd say 6 months. That's all I did, and then I uploaded what you just mentioned, the pencil trick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a silly trick. In fact, I think I have one laying around here. It's just for those of you who don't know, this video. You start with the thumbs at the top, and you bring it to the bottom. Okay, back up to the top. That's it. That simple trick got 12 million views over the years.
Yeah.
And that drove a lot of traffic to my channel, and it inspired me to start a tricks and puzzles sort of playlist. I guess that my content became tricks and puzzles, and I worked really, really hard for I don't know 2-3 years just making tricks and puzzles content, and it took off. I got a following from it because nobody else was doing it.
So where did you learn all these tricks and puzzles? Just something you learned like through high school or something?
From like books. I bought a bunch of books, and then I've been
how to pick up chicks using magic. No, I'm joking.
Like what else? Yeah, mostly books. I would say I bought a ton of books on Amazon, and then I was a juggler in those days. I mean, I teach English at a university now, but
right.
Like a full-time juggler. I had a 15-year career doing the juggling act. So part of the juggling act was doing magic and like balloon art and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, and over the years of that time, I worked with a lot of magicians, like tons, Japanese magicians, foreign magicians. And, you know, when you're in the green room, you know, you have a lot of free time. That's what you do. You just share tricks and hang out. So I learned a lot of stuff from, you know, professional entertainers, I guess you could say.
So you were a juggler. That was just something you did for a hobby, like when you were in high school or something?
Exactly. Or college? When I was going to college, yeah, that was something I did for a hobby. Yeah, I took this community class, and I just, what they say, you know, I got the bug. And it was, as soon as I learned how to juggle 3 balls, it was like, I wanted more and more and more.
Okay. And then you're like,
it turns out that juggling has this huge sort of following of people that get together, and it's interactive. You can like pass like clubs back and forth. You know, there's all these other different types of props that are related to it, like unicycles and Diablos, like it's like a yo-yo kind of thing, and these cigar boxes. And it's endless the amount of props. And once you learn how to do, you know, 5 or 6 different props, you can pretty easily put a show together. And that's it. And then I came over to Japan in the early 90s, which was kind of the end of the bubble era. It was just like, it was so easy to get a job.
Right.
And they pay you cash in an envelope, you know, $500 a day. It was just like, oh, this is nice, just right out of college.
Yeah, or like, looks like you're like working in the mafia or something, getting paid like envelopes.
Yeah, that's the way it used to be. And it went strong.
Wait, it's not that way anymore?
No, it's really competitive now because there's so many Japanese jugglers out there and magicians. Oh. Tons and tons of young, up and new coming people. And they work for dirt cheap, you know. So they've kind of crushed the market. But the party was good for a long time.
Really?
No doubt about it. It was good. It lasted, you know, a good, I don't know, 10 years it was strong, and then it started to decline.
Like, did you read something or see something somewhere that said something that was along the lines of like, Japan, they love jugglers. They need more jugglers.
No, not exactly. But
imagine if you fulfilled a different desire coming to Japan.
Yeah, I knew this juggler guy. He was from Denmark, and he was living here.
Okay.
He came to LA to meet me, basically.
Is his name Renee?
No, but he's from Holland, actually. I know him too. Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy said, yeah, you know, there's all kinds of work for jugglers, and you know, you should come over and just give it a try. Because I had just graduated from college, and it was just like, I was gonna have to get a real job and enter the workforce, right? I got a job, or a degree in business.
Right.
So the time was coming up, so the timing was perfect. He's like, well, come over to Japan for a while and just give it a try.
Yeah.
He introduced
a degree in business.
Yeah, and then he introduced me to this Mr. Hashimoto guy.
Yeah.
Who has all these jobs at different festivals and amusement parks around Japan. And as soon as I got hooked up with him, you know, I got a bunch of work, and that was, you know, that was the start. Yep.
So I did some digging, and your first video you made was in March 2007. That was like 2 years before the birth of YouTube. How would you describe the evolution of the platform over the last 11 years? You really have to pivot, right?
Well, first of all, YouTube started in late 2005. I know that for a fact. I think I got my account started in 2006. Like, I remember exactly because it's easy numbers. It's 11/11/2006.
Right.
I signed up for the Ericsurf6 channel, and then my first video I think was in, like you said, March, I believe, of the following year, 2017. So like 3 months later, I uploaded my first video, and that was surf juggling video in Miyazaki, Japan, in the Ocean Dome, which is the largest wave pool in the world. Unfortunately, it's closed down now because it lost money, but that was awesome. I actually worked there. I did my juggling act.
Yeah.
And I also got to be in the surfing show because I could surf juggling stunt on a wave, which I'm also looking for. So that was my first video. I wanted to show that off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about doing all this pivoting nowadays? You got to make a Patreon, you got to have a community, you got to do all this stuff, or you just find it to be fun?
It's a bit overwhelming, to be honest. You know, I would, social media and all that. It's like, God, you really have to be on it. I mean, you almost need a staff, you know, to but I guess, I mean, that's just what it's become, you know, mobile, you know, our phones and our, like, you know, what do you call them, tablets and all that. That's
right.
People, you know, have free time to just dabble around on the internet. So all these sites have come up competing for our free time. That's what social media is. It's a big animal, you know. But YouTube, I really need to focus on YouTube, I think, the most, because that's the platform that pays me, and that's where I have the biggest following.
Yeah, right.
But I still, you know, I want to develop those other, you know, social medias as well, for sure. I mean, I have to post content now and then. I work pretty hard at Snapchat. I have a like a
Snapchat
love-hate relationship for Snapchat.
Wait, Snapchat is actually a lucrative thing? I never pictured.
No, it's not lucrative, but it's sort of my way of, I guess, like I don't do daily vlogs, right? But so I would say Snapchat is in one shape or form my daily vlog. You get a better insight into my daily life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I usually post, I don't know, a couple of days. Right now, I don't have any up. I've been taking a break for a couple of days. But in general, there's always something, because it only lasts 24 hours. You put something on there, it disappears. It's just like Instagram stories, right?
Right. Well, I don't know.
Although, I mean, I always try to have something on there at any given time. So
you prefer Snapchat over Instagram?
I do, because they're the originals. They're kind of the underground, the little guys. You know, like Facebook doesn't own them. They tried to buy them, and they said no.
Well, did you do Vine at all when that was a thing?
I did, and no, I never became part of Vine. I mean, because YouTube's that's where the videos are at, right?
Well, yeah,
but Snapchat's very similar. I mean, you know, and now Instagram Stories, which I think I should probably move over to Instagram, since I mean that's where all the people are, right?
Yeah, well, that's what YouTube is. I mean, I like the analogy Victor, Give Me Break Man, used. He says YouTube is like that bar that everybody goes to, you know, and you got to go to that bar just to, you know, so you show your stuff.
Yeah, you do. Well, that's where all the cataloged content is. You know, that's where the library is, right? All these other social media platforms, you know, once the content's 24 hours old, it's done, or say 2 days old. The content's over with, and you can't even like search for it. So I mean, right? So I have over 1,000 videos that have been published, and they're all searchable. I can bring up every single one of them just by typing in Ericsurf6 and whatever's close to the title, it'll just pop up. You can't do that on Facebook or Instagram. I mean, not yet anyway. So I mean, YouTube's way ahead.
Yeah, no, I guess that's what makes YouTube the go-to social media thingy.
Well, I mean, you know,
11+ years.
You've heard the data, second largest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the number one.
What? That I didn't know. Second largest search engine in the world?
Yeah. Common knowledge, yeah. I mean, Google's first, and then second.
Huh.
So, I mean, like I have
YouTube
hits on these videos that are like 6, 7, 8 years old. Isn't that incredible? People still come and searching, and then it pulls up my video for some reason. So the YouTube algorithm has done my type of content well over the years, I would say.
Interesting.
Oh.
How is that sandwich, Eric? The one that you're eating right now.
It's all right.
It's all right. All right. Okay.
It's hard to talk and eat at the same time, man.
No. Okay. All right. I got another question. Let me ask you a question. Have you, or do you think you've ever plateaued to say, you know, making YouTube videos at any point? I mean, like when I say this, I'm mostly referring to how sometimes trends or like a trending series of videos get copied almost to a, you know, a point where it seems like some YouTubers seem like they have become slaves to a format. I mean, like, for example, don't laugh or smile videos, or epic fail videos, or makeup tutorials. You know what I'm saying? Or like you've caved to like doing a certain format.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that sometimes, but I don't know, where should I start here? So the first time I felt that was when it was having a lot of trouble after doing 2 solid years, 2.5 years of posting some puzzles content. It was really hard to come up with, you know, new content, and which was I was posting at an average of twice a week. It was really hard coming up with new content, really hard. So I mean that was a plateau for me. Then I started doing other things. I took a break from YouTube for a while. I think back then I started doing just one a week. And so basically, I mean, I just ran out of ideas. It was, you know, call me lazy, but I guess 2.5 years is a pretty good run. And I built, I don't know, probably 200,000 subscribers during that time. So that was definitely a plateau. And then a dive after that. I'll follow up the plateau with a dive. I lost a whole bunch of subscribers. I had negative growth on my channel for like a year.
Really?
sort of searching for it type. I was trying different types of content. And then over that period, I made a video, and I called it was like making a sandwich. It was just, and it was a takeoff on Epic Mealtime, which, and if you're familiar, they make these.
Yeah.
So I saw this big, huge, like, piece of bread. It was like a bun. What do you call it? It was huge. It was like circular like this, and it took up the whole size of this plate. Same plate, actually, I used for that video, Eric Mealtime #1. And I made this huge BLT sandwich and attempted to try to eat all of it. And I think I could only eat half of it. But it was that video that wound up launching this new series called Eric Mealtime, which has sort of taken my channel to a new level. And now I'm up at, like, I'm over 500,000 subscribers. And I do videos a week, basically introducing Japanese food. Those are the ones that are popular, but basically any kind of food. And I mean, we all have to eat, so they're very easy videos to make.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I've learned so much about. I mean, ask me about any. I mean, I know about so many restaurants, and I know about so many different types of cuisine now that it's been a fun ride for sure. So I've since, you know, plateaued off, you know, went down, and I had a couple. I mean, it took a good year for it to start happening, and now the channel's going back up again.
Okay, so that brings me to another question. Could you describe your process for us? How do you, like, make videos? Do you, like, because I think you told me when we did our little collab video in Yokohama, like, you plan things like way in advance, like a month ahead, right?
Yeah, for certain things. Like the Eric Mealtime series is a month and ahead of itself. Yeah, I have videos scheduled through, like, the 23rd of this month. So, and the month just started. So I like to be a month ahead because I have these big holiday periods away from university. I get these, like, 2 months off at a time. And that's one of the reasons why I chose the job. Right. So when I'm away on these holiday periods, I usually leave Japan for a month or so. I don't want to be, like, editing videos and have the pressure of having to post stuff. So that's why I stay a month ahead. And then when I get back, then I'll edit the stuff that I shot. Right. It's easy to shoot videos while I'm on holidays, but I don't want to be spending time editing that takes away from the holiday.
Right. Well, I mean, it sounds like the same way I'm trying to put together my video schedule. You know, it's just like whenever you find time, you just work on it.
Yeah, well, that's the way I used to be, but I have found, well, I've had 2 YouTube managers that Google has provided me with, where I've met them through Hangouts and at the YouTube space, and they've got the program pretty dialed in now, and they tell you what works and what doesn't work. And scheduling videos is a big one, because once you get people familiar with your schedule, that's how you build your audience, and they know to come back, and they see it in their subscription box, and it's like, oh, okay, it's Wednesday, he's going to do a video. Or sometimes they're just waiting for it. So it really helps for audience development. I think it does.
Right. Like, we were talking off camera once that you're saying the number of videos you need to make a year is at least 52, right?
Yeah, minimum, I think. Yeah, to grow on YouTube, you gotta commit yourself to once a week, for sure. And that helps you in the algorithm, because you're staying current, and it also helps you with creativity, right? The more videos you produce, the more that you're sort of in the mind state of producing stuff and making stuff, if that makes sense.
Right. I mean,
if I haven't made a video in, say, 2 weeks or something, I get kind of, you're rusty.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, true. But since I'm doing 3 a week, it's like I can always just get right into the mode. I feel like I can just shoot a video right away. Like, so so besides the Eric Mealtime videos, I have this new series. I've kind of restarted the tricks and puzzles, and I call it a different name. It's called Eric Challenge Time. So any type of challenge or trick or puzzle or whatever that I think is interesting. So I'm bringing back some of the old content, which was horrible. The quality was bad. The sound was bad. So, and it's been 10 years. So, like, most of the people that follow me now don't even know about those videos. So I'm not getting called out on, like, oh, you did the pencil trick again. I know that video. You're Eric, sir. You're just, like, riding on the coattails of that old video, like that. I don't get much of that because the audience has changed. There's been a huge turnover in the audience because they come to my channel now for the Eric Mealtime, the food. And the problem, the problem is that I don't get nearly the views on the new challenges and tricks and puzzles. I mean, it's like 1/10 of the amount of views that I get on a meal.
At least
so it hurts. It hurts a little bit. It hurts.
So you'd prefer more views to
basically,
just go
I lost that whole audience. They're gone now, right? Because I stopped so long, right? So now I have this new, more mature audience that comes for the food. So, and it's longer form content. So I mean, I make more money off of the food videos as well too, right? The tricks and puzzles are generally shorter, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to do it all through 2018 and hope that, you know, that one or two of them take off, and then, you know, YouTube starts showing in the suggested videos to people, my other tricks and puzzles videos. So we'll see. But those videos I don't do. But getting back to the preparation, I don't do any preparation for the challenge time videos. I'll just I'll just write it down. I'll write down what 3 coin tricks I'm going to do, or what 3 rope tricks, and then I'll shoot it in one shot.
Well, you get these from like books or something, right?
Yeah, well, it's because I've done the video before, and then like I teach 6 different Japanese classes a week, right? So I'll practice in the classroom. I do it as kind of an icebreaker. I'll practice every class. That's how I start the class. So basically, after doing a trick 6 times for 6 different live audiences, I can get the video on the first try. So I can shoot it in 30 minutes. It's done.
Okay.
And there's no edit, almost 0 editing. So they're really easy to make. Whereas the meal times take forever to edit, and that's, you know, so I've hired on some part-time editors and stuff because it's too much work.
Yeah, indeed. I totally get it.
Yeah.
I mean, so the Eric mealtime thing just kind of developed just because you liked eating food at these random places, and that people said, hey, you know, I like this kind of content.
Yeah. Yeah. I grew an audience mainly because I live in Japan and Japanese food is popular. No doubt about it. I mean, all over the world. I was just recently on a Japanese TV program about, they are doing food tours for foreigners. It's a company here, and they bring over a bunch of foreigners, and then they'll take you to like 3 different restaurants in a day, and you go to every meal is different, but they set up everything, and they're paying out money for this. So they used one of my videos in the beginning, and they said, because of this guy, the TV show starts out with a Google search. And then somebody's typing in Japanese food, and then boom, my video comes up, because there's all these people internationally they're interested in Japanese food. So
pretty cool.
I can tell you. I mean, if you're interested, I know what the top 5 are. It's sushi, convenience stores.
What's that first one? Lucy?
Sushi.
Oh, sushi. Okay.
Sushi, convenience stores, vending machines. And then like lunch boxes, ekiben. And I would say, I don't know. Okay, there's 4. There's not 5. There's those 4.
It's subjective.
I'm not going to tell you the 5th one. The 5th one is a secret one that I can't give away. Can't give away all of mine. But if but you know what? It's so easy to go to somebody's channel and search their most popular video. You just go to the channel, and then you click on videos. And then you go up in the upper right-hand tab and you click on most popular. And they just pop up and say, okay, this is what's getting the views. It's very easy to see, and it's all public.
Yeah. So, see, you could probably make that a Patreon, you know, thing. Where it's like, if you want to know the 5th one, you got to join my Patreon. That works.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Even though you have no idea what the 5th one is.
It's patreon.com /Ericsurf6, and I'll be updating that with the 5th one that is really hot right now.
Well, the internet loves numbers. You have
to contribute $1 a month. I mean, stakes are low.
Have you ever considered making like one of those by the number videos, like top 10, or have you made one of those already?
I have, but it's kind of not a thing anymore. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
what is the thing nowadays?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I couldn't tell you.
Vlogging. I mean, Logan.
Vlogging.
Jake Paul. It's like stupidity. Sophomore comedy humor. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'd say too. That's true. I started doing some of that myself.
I mean, the YouTube audience skews young for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're kids, you know, they have all that free time in their hands, and they want something cheap and easy. Yep. All right, let me catch up in some of the comments here, but slacking on them. Thomas Malian asks, is there any way I could ask a question? Out of all the hot vending machine food, which is your favorite?
Yeah, let's see. My favorite are the two that I just did with Paul from Critical East Japan.
You mean the two that are on your channel now?
Yeah, they're not on my channel right now.
Okay.
I just went on this trip to near Nikko, Japan. It was a lot of driving just to go check out these two new ones. There's the problem with these hot vending machines is they're old. The technology's old. I don't know why you guys enjoy them so much, to be honest. But
no, they really are terrible.
and apparently there's less than like, I don't know, there's probably 5 different types of these vending machines. Maybe, yeah, about 5. And each type, there's less than 100 machines still in use, right? Because they're dying out. They're 40 years old. So they have to repair them all the time. And so we went out to the countryside and found 2 different sort of places that have several machines. And those videos come out on June 20th and June 23rd.
Nice. When does my video come out? The Yokohama one. So I can link it up.
June 13th.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'll be sure to catch it. I like that one. That one was fun.
That was good. Asagi, well, isn't she a gem? She's a keeper.
Yeah, she's awesome.
For somebody who yeah.
What? Well, I guess we'll leave it at that.
Well, you know what? We collabed, right? And
yeah,
the day that you met us and we did our collab with the Chinese food.
Right, and the ballet thing, right?
In the morning, yeah, she gave me a ballet lesson. It was just, oh man, it was pretty silly.
Was it life-changing? Is that video up right now?
No, we've agreed to put them up on the same day.
On the same day. Okay, that's smart.
I need to notify her and tell her the 13th at 10 o'clock Japan time. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
And so I'll link to her video and my video, and then she'll link to mine and hers. Yeah.
All right.
That's the way a collab is supposed to work.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know. I mean, I guess you would know because you had all the Google managers.
Well, maybe you know what I might do for that. If this video, can you get this up by the 13th, edited it and posted on your channel? Because if you
no, I mean it's live right now. But yeah, I can because I will have to edit some of this up.
Edit a little bit. Yeah, maybe the beginning. I don't know. So yeah, I'll link to this video in the Chinese food because you're the cameraman, right?
Yeah. I like my little cameo.
I might get it a little bump. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
I'd like to put it on my channel as well too, which I mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're good with that.
Okay. No, I'm definitely good at that.
So I have this Q&A series that, I mean, people are always asking me stuff. There's new people coming to the channel, so I guess the more people know about me, the better.
What's the strangest question somebody's ever asked you in a Q&A? Can you think of anything?
I don't know. It's going to be your next question, so.
All right. Okay, how about that? All right, so with all this being said, is there any types of videos that you'd like to make, but you know your viewers would just be really off-put by it?
Yeah, I have this one video where
I want to hear this.
I was getting ready to do a juggling gig in China. It was a couple of years ago. Okay. And I don't know, for some reason I was just surfing the internet on YouTube, and I saw this video. It said how to do, an English Chinese accent, right, by this Asian kid. Okay.
I think I know where this is going.
I watched the video, and it was a how-to, right? So he's kind of teaching you sort of the intonations and how to change the L and the R and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was so funny. I mean, he had 2 videos of this, right? And because he's Asian, he can get away with it, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I try to do it, and then I get all these people that, I mean, I think the thumbs up and the thumbs down is like 50-50. It's like that many people didn't like it.
Huh.
I don't know. It's probably got 30, 40. It did pretty well, but I got all this hate in the comment section, and I thought, well, I'm not racist. I love Chinese people, but if that's the way you guys feel, I'm sorry, but I just needed to set up the video a little bit. I should have said something in the beginning.
It's cultural appropriation, Eric.
So it was like, yeah, so I lost a certain amount of subscribers because of that video, and
damn, okay.
It continues to get hate to this day, but it's not a popular video, so I left it up. But you should go watch it; it's hilarious. Or let's link to it right up.
I'll link it in.
It's up here. Yeah, definitely right there. Radrey message.
It's not up there.
I'll link it.
This is live, dude. I can't do that. I can put it in the chat or something.
No, then people won't listen. Yeah, but anyway.
Oh,
then I'm just going to get more hate. All the people in Asia are going to, unsubscribe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got ALT Insider.
I can actually do a little bit of that accent right now for you. Okay.
Okay. All right, James, let's hear it. I know James. Jesus Christ, Eric. I'm looking at James's comment.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
If you practice, you can speak a good English like me. You practice? Do you practice English?
Work on it. No wonder why you got so many thumbs down. I mean, it was just cute. I liked it.
You know what, my son, he says that's the best video I've ever made. So,
well, at least it made somebody happy.
So you know, that I'll take that compliment.
Okay, so ALT Insider, James, the guy who was on the podcast last week. Maybe you remember. You popped into the comments.
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing. That was great.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Question.
What's his name? Mark.
Mark. James. Paul. Thomas. Okay, Jesus.
Okay, go ahead.
Mark with a K. No. James with a Q. All right. Okay. The question is, where did you learn the pencil trick?
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I guess I got to come clean. I got to come clean. Okay. So I am not the originator of this trick, even though I'm sort of claiming it with this personalized pencil. It says pencil trick. Google it. Ericsurf6. It sends you to my channel.
Nice.
I think
personalizing it, huh?
I think I saw a video of it on YouTube somewhere, but for the life of me, I mean, I can't find it now. But I'm pretty sure I saw it on YouTube somewhere, and then just made a video of it. But
that's really meta.
My video in the tutorial that followed that video, were published or uploaded. My video, got all the views, it got all the hits. So my video has kind of become the original. If you Google it, mine comes up on the top. And, and a bunch of my subscribers too have done videos because I challenged them to it, and I had a whole series off of this.
So the videos,
there was like 10 of them, 10 different pencil tricks, just because I wanted to keep the whole thing going.
Yeah,
and it worked. I thought it was brilliant. But so to answer the question, no, I am not the originator, and whoever you are out there, if you're watching this video, thank you.
You don't even remember who it was?
I do not. I know.
It's like source amnesia? Okay.
That's the way. I mean, I acquired so many of these tricks and puzzles from all these different sources. And
yeah, I guess that's true. One thing becomes another thing becomes this.
And you cannot copyright a magic trick. Legally, you're not allowed to. But like, and that, in the Magic Kingdom, that's a big thing. They would really love to be able to copyright and, and be able to legally say this is their trick.
Interesting.
For sales purposes, like if you're
like David Blaine or something.
Yeah, so that's a big thing that you can't do that. So I mean,
interesting.
It's like it's what do you call it? It's free use, fair use.
Fair use. So I can't call you a magician plagiarist because it's all fair use.
Well, you can. Yeah, you can and that's what happens in the comments. Like you're not the originator of that trick. Blah blah blah. Such and such person did this on this date, and then you'll have all this backup data.
Interesting. I did not know that.
It's a huge thing among magicians. Yeah, that you have to credit the originator of the trick if you're going to do it. That's considered correct, or I mean, you have to give them some recognition for coming up with the idea.
That's interesting. Too bad that doesn't happen in the real world. I mean, with everything.
No, I know. Yeah. So that's
what's the guy who asked the question? ALT Insider James responds, whoever teaches you the trick is the person whose trick it becomes. All my students thought I was a magician when I showed them that. Little did they know I was stealing something that was stolen too. So how would you compare Japan to the time you first got here to now?
Oh my. All right, so I arrived in 1991 and I was pretty clueless, fresh off the
91. Man, they didn't have cell phones then.
But I got into a really good career right away. And I to get a visa, I went to a Japanese school for 2 years. So that jump-started my language ability pretty well, I think. And I needed it for my juggling show. I needed to be able to, describe the tricks and make jokes and stuff. So I worked hard my first couple of years in Japan. I worked really hard. And I did well right away. So I was very lucky. But I don't know. That being said, I guess now is a lot easier. I mean, I'm a lot more comfortable. I have a family. My boys are grown up, and so I have a lot more independence now.
True.
I guess. I'm in a different type of job now. I don't do the juggling shows as much anymore. Almost like never, a couple times a year, basically. And I like my job teaching at the university. You know, it's pretty cool. I don't really have a boss. I do whatever I want in my classes. So I like the freedom of that. And YouTube has become, you know, like a pretty good steady income over the years. The platform's gotten better and better. So yeah, I mean, I'm busy. I'm happy. Yeah.
All right. Sam asks, here's a question. Do you ever get writer's block?
Writer's block. No, I mean, I'm writing like every day. You know, I'm doing 3 videos a week, and I mean, a lot of stuff in my head as well too. But no, I mean, once you're in the mode of doing regular videos, the ideas just keep coming and coming and coming. It's endless.
Yeah, I'm actually, I kind of agree with that as well. I don't think there is such thing as
once you get out of the regular routine though, then yeah, writer's block, yeah, for sure. So you just have to
I think what it is usually you have to accept that there's a problem and that you just have to move back from that problem, then ride another way.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, stop, take a break, and then come back to the table, and boom, you'll have an idea.
Yeah, like saying, like what's
Sam, you writing a book?
No, I don't know. That was Sam's question. I mean, I do experience things. What?
TKO Sam, how to pick up Japanese girls in Japan? Is that the book? That would be probably a good like a.
How would you get writer's block with that?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next question, Eric. When are you surfing GoPro vids coming out? Or when are your surfing go? I think you made a typo here.
I don't know, but I got my GoPro right here, so I'm ready when you are. Let's go, GoPro.
I'd like to see a collab with you and Sam doing a surfing video. That'd be pretty cool.
Summer's right around the corner here. I got a big break coming up. Actually, I am going to Indonesia in I think
nice
first week of no, not Bali. It's called Kanduy Island. It's off of you gotta go to Padang, Jakarta, and then fly to Padang, and then a 3-hour boat ride. It's in this series of islands called the Playground, and there's like 20 different surf spots. It's a world-class wave. I mean, all of them are world-class waves. So they take you out each day. I'm doing like 10 days. Probably surf twice a day, and they have a videographer that goes out and takes like video of you. So it's if I can handle the big waves, then yeah, there's definitely gonna be videos for sure. Quality surf videos. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So yeah, it's a couple months off. So hang in there. And there's my Costa Rica one. I did a pretty good one with photos, basically, because I had a photographer along. He wasn't a videographer. So that's on my channel, Costa Rica, and that was in March, I think. Yeah, that was like a 2-week trip.
So wait, you're doing Indonesia just to do a surfing thing? That's it?
Yeah, it's full on. It's yeah. Well, surfing and then eating as well too. Like it's like this resort. It's all inclusive. So you get 3 meals a day. So I'm definitely going to do like, Indonesian food.
Wait. So like you just made this, what is it? You booked this yourself or did somebody else recommend it to you? I'm
going with, he's a coworker and he's a California surfer. So.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of a private thing.
For a lot. We've been surfing a lot together. And yeah. We sort of figure, I mean, we're both in our 50s now, and this could be like the last trip where we can really charge a good quality wave, before we get too old to be able to, like.
Tom Cruise is in his 50s, so he's still really good.
No, I mean, I think I got it. I've been training and stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Next question asks, what is it you teach in class? They said watch. Watch is it do you teach in class? I think they're trying to say what do you teach in class?
I teach all my students the pencil trick. Every one of them.
Good answer.
It's going to be on the final exam. After they take their written exam, I have them get their pencils out, and then I go around the room, and whoever gets it gets like a, 1 grade up. Don't tell anybody.
Do
you think? Okay, here. Well, let's see. Here, this is something that I do in class. Here. Yeah. Hey, boys and girls. What's your name? Hey, how old are you? Hey. Not just kidding. This is I used to.
Where do you hide the bodies? No.
It's funny because I got the wrong one out there. I have 2 of these. Right? This is the one I meant to get. Right.
That's clever.
So, yeah. So yeah, no, I got a lot of mileage out of that with my kids' classes. Okay, so there's I'm going to show you. There's 7 numbers on here. Okay. This is like a warm up that I would do for a class. I'd come into the classroom and then they would be directed to do this. All the instruction is in English, so they have to listen and then figure out what to do. Okay, so there's 7 numbers on here, and you're going to add them all together, have a running total, and then shout out the answer at the end, how many you've added up to. Okay, you got it? You ready? So, Radrey, you are the one person in the audience, so don't screw this up.
All right, okay. I got it.
Follow along with me, okay? You got to say the number and then keep a running total. Ready?
1,000. 40.
So 1,040.
You're
adding them together. Are you with me?
Oh, 1,040.
Okay, well, just like a regular English class in my university. We always have to go over it again. Okay, ready? From the top.
Oh, I see. I get you now. Okay, sorry about that. 1,000. 1,040.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. 2,040.
1,040. Good.
That's all math. 2,000.
Not that hard.
Yeah, it is not that hard. I'm terrible with math.
1,070.
70, yeah.
Yeah.
3,070. 3,090.
Okay, good.
4,090.
Good.
5,000.
5,000. Way to go! You nailed it, buddy.
Great.
5,000, he says. But you know what?
What do I get? What do I receive?
You don't get anything. You get diddly squat because the correct answer is 4,100.
Is it?
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
And the cool thing about this is you can get, depending on the audience, between 90-95% of the people that will shout out 5,000. I used to do this in my juggling act, and you could get like these huge rooms of people, and they all shout out, "Go Sam!" You know, for 5,000, right? And then you show them that they're wrong. So basically, when you get to
2,000,
when you get to here, this is 4,090 at this point. Okay, because I don't want to go over the whole thing again, right? So you've added up correctly to this the second to the last one. It's 4,090. Okay. And the last one to add is this. So 4,090 plus 10. And it's a, I don't know. It's like
it's like a trick to you. Yeah, 4,100. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because the addition has become so simple that people just say 5,000. It's like 4,090. You see the 10. Oh, 5,000. I don't know why.
I'm terrible with numbers, man. I'm like dyslexic or something.
90 to 95% of the people will say 5,000. That's what you want. And then you show them and prove to them at the end that no, it's 4,100. So that's what I do. That's what I do with my students to kick off a class. And then, and then the rest of the class is, you know, I mean, I'll use a textbook for maybe 20 minutes max. I don't like to stay in the textbooks very long, and then I'll do some of my own creative stuff. Yeah, I come up with my own ideas on the fly usually. So I had my students do presentations of their pencil case. This isn't a pencil case, but in Japan they have pencil cases.
Right.
You get this. See, here's the thing. Every pencil case in Japan is different. There are thousands of different types of pencil cases.
That's true. Yes, that's true. I've had students.
No one student has the same pencil case as another, and I've had hundreds of students.
Interesting.
So I have them, I mean, it's kind of silly, but they come up one at a time and they show their pencil case at the podium and they say, okay, I got this at such a store. It cost me this much. And the reason I like this pencil case is, and then they have to describe in, 1 minute, they have to talk about their pencil case and then even show the contents if they so choose. It's hilarious because there's some really interesting pencil cases in Japan. I'm actually thinking as far as to make a YouTube video and interviewing students.
Interesting.
Although I have to get their permission to let me post it, but or maybe I'll just make it myself and I'll just choose like 25 of the best pencil cases.
Okay.
I think that would be an interesting video because there's not a lot of things in Japan that reveal character and identity. You know, right? Like for instance, like pachinko places, right? Have these like really gaudy signs and stuff. Like you'll have a big gorilla outside or something. And love hotels have these. They all have like a theme, right? The architecture will be different, right? And pencil cases, right? All pencil cases are different, but there's not a lot of other things in Japan that have that variation, variety. It's one of those sort of sub classifications.
I've never put those two together.
Okay. ask somebody to show their pencil case in America, and it's like, it's going to be nothing. There's going to be no character or, you know, or life to it. It's just, you know, in Japan, it's incredible. Yeah. So anyway, maybe look for that. That's a good idea for a future video. It's going on my list right now.
That is, no, that's a good one.
Son, that's how you get ideas, just like that. It was a lesson turned into a YouTube video.
All right, so got a morbid question from Sam. Eric,
pencil case video. That'll go viral, dude.
Will it?
So Sam, go ahead. You have my permission to make it first because you have students, right?
Yes.
Go ahead. And I'm gonna do, and I also want to ask you, Sam, if you're still there, can I have permission to do the sushi conveyor belt GoPro trick? Because I'm gonna do it with paid actors, right? It's gonna be Japanese couples, and there's gonna be these little mini stories. We're all gonna go to the restaurant at the same time, right when it opens, and we're gonna get the seats right on the belt. They go around. There's gonna be like 10 different couples, all my students, and they're gonna have to make up like 3 different 5-second dialogues for when the camera comes by. And
it sounds like a lot of work.
I know, but it's a brilliant idea.
Okay.
And I have that permission.
Yeah, Sam says it's okay.
And I'm not doing it at Shushiro because those guys suck. Right, Sam? Right, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So what were you saying?
He says it's fine in the comments.
Okay. All right. So I'll trade you the pencil case if you want, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be Eric Challenge time.
Okay, morbid question. Eric, do you think you'll die in Japan?
It's good. I could see retiring here. I mean, I'm comfortable here. I speak the language well enough to get by, but I don't have all that many Japanese friends, you know, like a handful, but you know, the handful is they're close, and you know,
well, that's anywhere though, isn't it?
They'll do anything for me. Yeah, I mean,
that's not just Japan. I mean,
so I don't know. I mean, I like in retirement in Japan. I don't know. Maybe I might get bored. Although if I still have YouTube, I won't get bored.
Right.
But you know what? I mean, I think I'm 53 right now, and I still have a lot of energy. I think I could do another country. I think I have one more international move left in me. Like, for instance, I'd like to live in maybe a Spanish-speaking country like Costa Rica, for instance.
Yeah. Like for retirement or something.
I mean, and if I got my Patreon and my YouTube was going well enough for over a long enough period of time, just live off of that. And I'm not paying for my boys' college anymore. Maybe this is like 4 years out. I could be just leaving Japan. And I mean, maybe I could come back at some point, you know, if I wanted to. But you know, living in a third world country, your expenses are nothing. Maybe the Philippines. I mean, I follow a bunch of vloggers that live in. I mean, one of them lives in the Philippines. One of them lives in Thailand. And these guys, they say they live for $1,000. They're like kings for $1,000 a month.
Right.
I mean, I can certainly afford that.
Is that what you want to be, Eric, when you get older? You want to be a king?
No, I'm not a king, but I mean,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
You know, because in Japan, I mean, it costs a lot. But so not necessarily. I mean, I like a challenge. Japan is very soft. Japan has gotten very easy. Yeah, I mean, I have my permanent visa, and it's like I don't know. My job's easy. I don't have enough stress in my life. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I need to drink more.
Yeah. No, I don't know. What is it?
I feel like I need like a big challenge. Like I do a marathon once a year, and that's a huge physical challenge, huge. But I need more of a mental challenge. I think I still have the capacity to do something great and document it. You know, like Charlotte. She's a good example. Charlotte in Japan.
Okay.
Who is now Charlotte in Korea? I mean,
wait, she moved to Korea?
She did with her boyfriend.
I don't follow any of that stuff.
I think she got married to a Korean.
Oh.
She has a spousal visa, I would assume.
That's right. You did a few videos with her, right?
Yeah. I've collabed with her, but I mean, I think that's awesome that she, you know, came to Japan and then, you know, okay, I've done my time here. I'm gonna go explore somewhere else. So I admire that in a person. You know, it keeps you on your toes.
All right. So now we talked privately about an idea you had called Find Your Food Adventure. You still gonna do that?
Probably not. Too much work. Yes, definitely gonna do it.
Definitely gonna do it. I'm probably not gonna do it.
I think the idea is awesome. I just would need a lot of time And I guess, you know what, nobody's really done an interactive video in a long time. I mean, that I know of. It's time. I feel like it's time to do another one. And with the cards now, it's easy to do because on mobile you can follow with the story really easy.
Right. I mean, it was something you described as like,
I would want to hire like actors and stuff, and I don't know. I mean, I may need to write a script.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of work too.
Yeah, like I'd have to get together with Sam and get out of the writers, like three or four writers in a room, right, and just like brainstorm it and come up with it in an afternoon.
Well, then okay, here's a question.
Over beers, and then write out each scene and who it's going to be, and like storyboard it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I couldn't pull it off by myself.
All right, so here's a question: what's the biggest project you've ever worked on that you put on YouTube?
The ball tag game, for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, yeah, which I mean, I spent a lot of. There's like probably 25 episodes. If you search ball tag game, Ericsurf6, it'll pop up. And the way that worked is there's a ball and then two people.
Yeah, I remember that.
Back and forth, and you have to cut the video where the ball's leaving, say, my scene right now, and then you cut it, and it's appearing in your partner's scene, and you pass it back and forth, and you try to be as creative as you can. And that was great. Even remember Hannah Minx?
Yeah, I remember Hannah Minx.
Hey, I got her for that. And that video still stands. It's on Ken Tanaka's channel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So the videos are still up. But I don't know, the series, it didn't do as well as I expected it. I mean, because it was international. There were 6 countries involved, and I don't know, over 30 people. I did it with some of my students, 30, 40 people in total.
Well, that doesn't really take much writing. That's just like organization, right?
Well, I have to physically send the ball to the people, and then I got to, you know,
so it's the actual ball.
All the videos together on a playlist. There's quite a bit involved.
I see. I didn't think it was the same ball. It was just like some random ball.
It was my idea. So I bought the balls and then sent them to the people because everybody's got to have a ball, right? There's 25 videos. It means I bought 50 balls and shipped them overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Sugoi de show.
Sure. Why not? Sugoi desu ne. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm proud of it.
Yeah. No. I mean, it was cool. It was a fun little thing. I mean, I was a part of it as well. I did the makeup video with the Runny 999 one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You were behind the scenes with Runny. Yeah.
No, I was in it. Oh, you had one that you had to get.
There's a cameo. Cameo. You actually got to touch. You actually got to touch the ball, did you?
Yeah. It's pretty hot.
You are the man.
I know. I feel honored.
So I was actually thinking of restarting the series.
The ball video.
Yeah, maybe I could loosely weave it into Eric Challenge Time.
Okay.
Maybe. And I had some pretty big YouTubers do that. Besides Hannah Minx, who is not on YouTube anymore. Crazy Russian Hacker. You familiar with him?
Wait, that's a real name? Crazy Russian Hacker?
A Russian guy who speaks with a Russian accent in English, and he does all these science experiments, and his channel's blown up. He's got probably, I would say off the top of my head, he's close to 10 million subs. That's how big he's gotten. And he did the video when he was much smaller with one of his friends in North Carolina out in the country. And
It's a thing, I guess.
Yeah. In fact, I should probably collab with him because I'm sure he remembers me.
So Russian Hacker? That's his handle?
Crazy Russian Hacker.
Crazy Russian Hacker. Okay. I'll look this guy up.
Yeah.
Should have him on the show.
Well, no, he's too big now. You can't touch him.
Is he? Okay. Can't even touch him.
No. I mean, if I presented a really good what Sam complained about my man boobs? Oh yeah, this is bad.
Is he?
Yeah, it's okay. I don't care.
No, Sam says a lot of things in this chat. I really can't keep up with it.
I think I wear my man boobs well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
But I'm sure, Sam, that yours are bigger.
Maybe. All right. Finally, I mean, is there something in Japan that you'd like to see? Like something that hasn't been done yet, like a video or a series or a trend or something that you feel like that should be done? Like a collaboration project that hasn't been made yet?
I'm sure there's something out there that hasn't been done, but you'll have to think of it.
Okay.
I got to keep my ideas like secret.
Really? Keep them under lock and key. How secret are they?
The pencil case variety in Japan.
Okay, that's not a secret. You just told everybody on the live show.
Yeah, but nobody's made a video of it yet. The video hasn't been made yet.
Well, I guess that's one thing. Talking about it's one thing. Doing it's another.
Yeah, but I have the resources to do it because I work at a university and I have, I don't know, 150 students and they each have a different one.
It's true. So, how many? It's pretty hard to replicate that unless you.
Easy video to make.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I could do it every I could update it every semester.
True.
Just got to figure out how to sort of present it in a creative, sort of fun way. Maybe make like do a giveaway, have the viewers vote, and they choose the top 3 in the comments or something. I give away prizes to the students for the coolest pencil case. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
One of the things, that's the only thing I can really think of about Japanese culture that hasn't been done already. Off the top of my head. I mean, right? It's an original idea. You got to give me that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I've never thought of it.
Sam says boobs because of Hana Minks. Okay.
Yeah. Context, Eric. Context.
Okay. I don't know. What was I thinking? I got to tighten it up, man. I'm going to work out tomorrow, Sam. Hitting the gym tomorrow, man.
You're making Eric self-conscious there, Sam. What are you doing? All right. So in order to grow this show, the Why Come Japan show, the one I do here, who do you think I should have on next?
What's the name of the show?
The show's called Why Come Japan.
Why Come Japan? Why Come to Japan?
Yeah, no, just Why Come Japan.
I don't know. Aren't there enough foreigners here already?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's a play on words. I mean, it's just a kick back, relax, kind of talk to you, how you doing, kind of humanist kind of show.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
Who should I have on, and what should I do? I want to hear it from.
Well, it seems like your most engaged viewer by far is TKO Sam, whoever he is.
Yeah, no, I've had him on the show. I could have him on again.
What?
I could have him on the show again.
Yeah, you get him on, and then get him to specifically talk about his love and grand friendship for Victor of Give Me a Break.
Oh, man.
That would be the first question.
Man.
I'm going to come in.
Really stirring the pot, aren't you?
I will join you in the live chat, and I will get Sam to come around. Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. I want those two. My goal is to get those two to make up because they, in my opinion, destroyed the YouTube J-Vlogger community. So you guys got to step it up, kiss and make up, and, like water under the bridge, brothers. Yeah.
Because Victor just made a video about him. So.
I know, 2 of them, yeah. And
like that really shows some love there.
Yeah, I know, the plot thickens.
Yeah, it does. You heard it here, folks. The pot thickens. This video is going to be #1 on trending.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you're right, Sam. Dave Trippin.
No, I asked Dave. Dave's not interested.
If you could get that guy, he is the man. No, not Dave Trippin. No, there's another guy.
Dave Troopin.
No. There's another guy, Sam. Help me out. He's raunchy. He lives with his girlfriend. He all shows her ass off. Who's that guy? Help me out. I know you know him.
Raunchy shows his ass off.
Videos about him. No, he gets down to the nitty gritty about Japan. I haven't watched him.
Oh, Ryan Boundless.
Ryan Aimless.
Ryan Aimless.
What is it? Ryan
Boundless.
He's the guy. You get him on. Can you get him? Can you get him?
Sure. No. I think he lives in Thailand.
Okay, and why don't you try Asagi? You've met Asagi.
Yeah, I could do that.
Try Asagi.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Asagi would be good. Ronnie. Why don't you get Ronnie?
Well, Ronnie's like you can't even contact him.
Huh?
Ronnie, you even have trouble contacting him, right?
No, I mean we're close, bro.
Okay, never mind then.
We're like, man, we're peas in a pod, bro. What are you talking about?
Well, I was talking to you at the YouTube Hanami, and you said Ronnie, man, I haven't heard from him in ages. That's not true?
That's not true. We were going to hook up over Golden Week, which was like less than a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
But he, I don't know, we couldn't match like dates because I was going somewhere, and then he was only coming to Hiratsuka for a day to visit his parents, and our schedules didn't match up. But yeah, he's always up for a meal or a collab. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all the questions I have not for you now. I mean, unless I'll turn it over to the chat, unless there's some final questions.
Okay.
Is there any? Okay, Sam, if there's any questions you're dying for me to read, I will read it, but you got to write it now.
I got a question for Sam. Sam, are you going to make a video, a response video to Victor?
Oh boy. Really stirring the pot here, aren't you?
That's the problem with J vloggers, is that there's too much drama, and the videos that sort of rise to the top in the J vlogging community seem to be
the drama ones.
Drama videos, yeah. So it's like, and then everybody talks about the same stuff, life in Japan or whatever. And it's like that. It just gets old after a while. I mean, I've been here forever, so it's like, that's not the type of content that I really want to watch. Sorry.
So you watch, you're like, yeah, so, all right, okay.
Exactly.
Hot takes on Tikio Sam. We love you, Sam. Sorry.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
So what are we waiting for Sam to respond now?
It said, okay, finally, you made a response. If I do a response video, it would be lowering myself down to his level. I'm going to get famous and big, and it's not going to be because I respond to his shit drama. Okay.
How are you going to get... Well, I agree that you're big. You're big. You're definitely big. You got the big thing happening. But how are you going to get famous, Sam?
Good question.
I don't know. You should invite him in. No, don't invite him in. Sorry. Do not invite him into the chat.
I've learned my lesson with that. I did a 2.5 with Yajis, and I invited in this neo-Nazi. That was not a good thing. If anybody wants to see that, it's in my video feed. Just go click to the end. Yeah.
All right. Well, can I ask you a question or two?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, where's the meat that was she a girlfriend or what? Are you guys married yet?
The meat? No, she's my girlfriend.
How does the house smell right now? Is there a nice, like, Chinese cooking aroma?
Yeah, nice Chinese cooking aroma. That's how you know you're in good, I don't know. That's how you know you're near Chinese people. You smell nice dishes everywhere.
What is the girl? You guys live together then, right? I take it, right?
Yes, we live together, yes.
So what is she, if you don't mind me asking, what does she do there? Does she have a job?
Well, no, she's kind of in between jobs. She's going to be working at a trading company, I think.
Trading company? That sounds good.
Yeah.
Are you guys, how long have you been going out?
You mean how long have I known her for? About 4 years.
4 years. Oh, so you're going to get married pretty soon.
Sure, why not?
Children?
No, I don't have any kids.
I mean, do you want children?
Okay. I'm indifferent about it.
Have you talked to her about it? It's kind of important. 4 years into your relationship.
I guess so. I guess
covering these serious adult topics. I think.
Is it important to have kids? Let me ask you this, Eric.
Oh, definitely. You got to have. I mean, that's what it's all about. You got to at least have one for sure. Yeah. If you don't, you're totally missing out. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Even if it's, don't worry about what it costs. You'll figure that out.
Is that what you set out to do? You're like, I want to have a kid. Did you like set out for that? Like you said, like,
at the time, I wasn't as keen about it as my wife was.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But she taught me. I was like, yeah, okay, that's the deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to a friend of mine tell me about it who just recently had a kid, and he said it was great because he no longer has to spend that time in the shower just thinking about his existence. No, I have a purpose now.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh, for sure. It's huge. It gives you, your life passion for sure. I mean, you watch Victor. He's going through it right now. He's 50. He's got 2 young children, and here he is a father. It's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be over 70 when those kids, are going to college, right?
Yeah, that is a little strange, but I don't know.
But if there's anybody that could handle it, it's Victor. So,
Yes.
Yeah. But I would say get started a little bit earlier than Victor, because then your financial obligations will end sooner, which mine are ending. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel finally, and I'll be able to, save and travel. I'm already doing it. I'm traveling more internationally because of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's my 2 cents.
No. I appreciate the 2 cents.
I mean, if you've been together 4 years and you're still not hating on each other, then you know she's probably the one for you, right?
Yeah, right.
It's tough to start over. Yeah.
Do you want some updates from Sam? He did some comments.
No,
today.
Don't read any of those.
All right. Okay. Sorry, Sam. We love you, but I guess it's about time to call it quits for today.
What does your T-shirt say, by the way? If you see, what's the rest?
If you see the police,
yeah, stand up, reveal it.
Yeah. If you see the,
get up, you lazy. Come on.
I can stand up. I mean, it's not gonna make much of a difference. But
if what?
No, it's okay. You don't have to do that. My girlfriend's trying to. T-shirt's kind of. If you see the police, warn a brother. I know it's probably backwards on the live feed.
See the police, warn a brother. I like that.
I know. I liked it too. I liked it so much. I bought the T-shirt.
I like that.
Yeah. I got it in Venice Beach.
Okay, so are you getting feedback from me here? Because
no, I'm hearing that in your end. You're hearing like wait a minute. All my stuff. Oh shoot. Well, that was me. That was not you. The feedback. Oops. Oh well.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. Well, I think we should end it here. Anything you want to say before we go?
Yeah, to the 8. Oh, we just lost somebody. To the 8K people watching right now. Thanks for joining us and hanging out. It's been real. Yeah. It has. I hope you had a good time hanging out with us, and look forward to seeing you in my next video. It's the Ericsurf6 channel if you're not familiar, and I make 2 food videos a week and 1 challenge video a week. So yeah, 3 videos a week. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to Radrey.
You have to look up my name. God damn it.
Radrey.
Yeah, Radrey.
Radrey.
Huh? What's this guy's name? I don't give a shit.
You know. Radrey channel, because man, we've known each other a long time. This guy.
Yeah.
One of my best friends.
Oh, thanks, Eric. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I consider. I don't know. You want to consider me an acquaintance? You consider me a friend? That's great.
Let's make some more collabs in the future.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'll come. Okay, it sounds like I need to be the one to come up with the ideas, and you're the one that, you know, does the thing and does the other thing, because my vocabulary is awesome. My math skills are horrible. But anyway,
I mean, we can always go eat and do a mealtime. I mean, that's
true.
That's the low bearing. What do you call it? The low hanging fruit. And those are easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll of course see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Dinner time.
And it's dinner time.
Wait.
Oh, we want to bring out the dinner. He wants to see it.
Oh boy.
Oh, she's embarrassed now. You embarrassed her.
Come on, honey.
All right. Okay.
I'll show you the picture.
Show you the picture? Why can't you bring it over here?
You can show a picture instead of the real thing.
All right. Let me put on the plate.
All right. Well, she has to put it on the plate.
What's her name?
Kiki.
Kiki.
Yeah.
Your Chinese girlfriend's name is Kiki.
Well, her Chinese name is Xiao Qi, but
Kiki.
Like you say Chi Chi, right? But it just sounds something like Kiki, so it's a bit easy to remember.
Xiaoxi. I like that. What part of China is she from?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. Nice. Have you been to China with her and met the family?
Yep.
You have?
Times.
Oh, dude, then you're as good as married, man.
Yeah, no. I'm in like sin.
Why don't you be a little more excited about it, you know?
Is that good? I'm like one of those sad clowns, you know. I think can't be excited inside. No, 3 times. I've been to China 3 times. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Incoming. Yeah, bring it. All right. The money shot, ladies and gentlemen. What you've all been waiting for. I got to go to the live feed here.
Smells good. Smells really good.
Oh my God, that looks amazing.
And there's other 2 I haven't.
Ooh.
Bear ribs.
Yeah. There's other two. Do you want me to
feed me?
All right. We got Eric stimulated.
Give me a close up.
All right, here. Don't burn the couch here.
I'm gonna go out and get a burger. Sam, you want to join me for a burger? Let's hit the steak.
It's just a salad. Nothing that special.
Yeah, eat that first.
No, that's a sea grape.
It's a sea grape? Okay, sea grape salad.
Sea grapes right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see Eric love hotel time.
I'll come over for a meal.
Yeah.
Can she cook us a meal and then we make a video about it? I don't know. I mean,
it's okay.
Just an idea.
Sure.
Or you come up with an idea. That's okay too. Either way,
works as well.
All right. Well, very nicely done, Kiki.
He says thanks.
Tell her to come into the frame just once more so we can.
Yeah, Kiki, could you come in the frame? Could you say bye to Eric?
Oh,
you give her a nice peck on the cheek and say I love you, Kiki.
All right. Okay.
Come on. This is.
I'll do it for the camera.
Bye, Eric.
All right. Wait. He wants to see you for a little while. Come back.
Grab her.
I know. Here.
Get your arms around her. Pull her.
A little bit.
There you go. Get the headphones on her. She can't get away. Hey, grab.
Hi.
Hi.
You don't want to look in the camera? She doesn't want to look at the camera. She's shy.
Thank you for for making that nice meal. Those short ribs looked amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Is that like shoyu? What did you marinate those in? Is it what flavor? Shoyu and what is it?
Shoyu and no, it's like barbecue sauce.
Oh, barbecue sauce. Oh man,
Yes.
Radrey.
And some garlic with
Garlic. I love garlic.
Damn, you're right.
black pepper.
Your boyfriend is a very lucky man.
Should have been over 3 minutes ago.
Radrey, are you sweating there on your forehead? To pull her in close and give her a nice kiss and say goodbye to the audience. That's how you finish the show.
Okay. You want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
No? All right.
Me? You?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Bye.
You look lovely.
All right. I'm gonna end it.
One more question. Which one?
I got separation anxiety
No,
here.
he said one more question.
Let me guess.
All right. Hold on.
Let me guess. You look.
Right.
30.
What's up, Eric?
Let's do an age guess here. I'm gonna guess that you're 30 and she's 20. How many years apart are you guys?
I'm 30. I'm definitely 30.
She looks way younger. She looks like 18.
26.
26. God, why is it the Asian women look so great?
I don't know.
I mean, like young.
You tell me.
Yeah. Because of the diet. I mean, they eat a lot of like good foods.
That's got to be it.
Okay, so do we end it on that note?
Yeah, let's end on that note. We kind of should have ended it 3 minutes ago, but that's okay. I welcome weird distractions. Okay. All right, Eric, thanks for being on this. Let's do a collab sometime, and that's it. Pushing my cursors on the red stop button.
Okay, cheers, buddy. Peace out.
Peace.